Let me tell you about my client whom I call Uncle Kenny. Uncle Kenny is in his mid 60s. He had over 30 years of experience in the manufacturing industry. He got to the very top of his business. He speaks at conferences globally, and we met at one of such conferences about 7 or 8 months ago, where I was the event host MC. Now, Uncle Kenny came to me after the program and said, Joyce, I need you. He asked, okay, well, we had started a conversation and he understood that I train people in public speaking. And he said, Joyce, I need you. I need you to train me in something. I was like, you? I just heard you speak flawlessly. And he goes, oh, it's a new angle of speaking that I want to get involved in. He said, Joyce, at my age, I meet a lot of young men who have a challenge harnessing their family life. So I'm seeing young men who are successful at work, successful in business, but don't know how to be family men. And these are the people I am now inclined to speak into. So he says, this for me is like ministry. It's a calling. And I need to understand a few things that are frightening me. He said, I know what I want to say. I have an idea what the challenges are, but how do I speak in the language that my proposed audience will understand? How do I also understand the in-depth needs of these young men who I'm trying to speak to? How do I find that balance? How do they understand what I know I need to say? And so we began to work together, how to structure his talk, how to understand exactly what his audience is looking for, and find that sweet spot of relevance between his ideas and their yearnings and their desires, so that there would be understanding, deep understanding, buy-in, and of course, learning will take place. It's been an incredible journey working with Uncle Kenny. He has now started his YouTube channel where he's dropping videos about once every 2 weeks, and he is being invited to a number of religious organizations to speak. He's also put together his package now for corporates because he has known how to create his message for corporates. He needs to reach out to men. And he's saying, Joyce, watch out for me. Going forward at International Men's Day especially, I'll be speaking at several places here and there and releasing videos to this topic. Now, there are many people like Uncle Kenny who are retired or have had years and years of experience in one field, but now need to speak in fields that are kind of new to them, but very dear to their hearts. They have this longing, this yearning, this calling to speak to a certain set of people, but they need to know how to craft their message. They need to know how to categorize their message. They need to know how to meet the audience needs through their message succinctly, interestingly, and in a way that would be appealing to the audience. If you or someone you know falls into this category, tell them to attend Prepare to Speak, a 21-day online course for subject matter experts, for professionals, for people with a message who need to be empowered to speak with clarity and confidence. Although the course is for 21 days, they would have 90-day access so they can take the lessons again and again. And it's been put together in a way to help participants implement. So there is a lesson, there are days in between to implement, to learn, to feedback, feed forward, and then the next lesson, implement, and the final lesson. 3 lessons only, 3-step framework with several bonuses for the benefit of different Uncle Kennys who need to prepare to speak. Visit preparetospeak.com for more information, or send me a message right now and say, Joyce, I am ready to prepare to speak. And let's do this together because the world needs to hear you.